Hello, this is Yahweasel. Let's play Quest for Glory. So, between episodes, I did a little bit of exploration just to find any things that I'd missed, and of course I'd missed plenty. My score went up to 51. None of that, I think, was in anything particularly interesting. All I did was sleep, and that gave me a lot more points than I expected. What gave me a different kind of points, this target here, you can throw your daggers at it. Here we go, that's what I'm looking for. I only have one dagger, because daggers are expensive. But you can throw your daggers at this target, and that increases your throwing skill. My throwing skill is now 21, which is a heck of a lot better than I think the 5 I started with. So my dodge is still really low, and I don't know how to practice that, and my climbing is still really low, and I don't know how to practice that. And I figured I'd be doing more picking of locks, and maybe I will if it can ever turn to night again. Because apparently I don't like picking locks during the day. Anyway, let's use the map I made to find one of those areas that's new, that had some interesting things in it. So there was one that was particularly interesting and will probably take most of this episode. The centaur stops raking, sorry about that. But before I go to there, let's see, looking at my map. Okay. West to the goblins, then just head north. No, sorry. I'm looking at the wrong thing. Okay, I need to go north 3 and then west 1, so watch for me to screw this up. 1, 2, 3 north. No, goblin, I don't want to talk to you. And look at this! They're spitting seeds! Could it be the seed-spitting spirea plant? Anything is possible. Now, let's see, look at plants. You've never seen anything quite like them. They're pretty in a grotesque way. Okay, I don't know what that means. Can I climb up and try to grab the seeds? It looks difficult. Do you look around for a good place to climb? This looks like a good place to you, apparently right where I was already standing. You valiantly scrabble against the cliff wall, but it looks like your thank you for going away message. Obviously I can't climb. Perhaps there is some other way to get your objective. Well, I think the whole point of this game is that there's always a different way. Oh look, it increased my climbing skill. Anyway, I think the whole point of this game is that there's always a different way. I can increase my climbing skill simply by climbing. But let's see if I can do something else. Now, the other thing I found was rocks. I tried to pick up a rock, like a big rock, and I just typed get rock. And look, there are rocks everywhere, and you can pick up small rocks. So now I have 27 small rocks. Throw rock at plant. You get in position for a good throw. And miss. Can I just try it again? God, that's slow. Do something. Throw. Go. What are you doing? Did I freeze the game? What's happening here? Wow, that took a while. Hey, look at that. It worked. I got the seed from the spore-spitting spirea plants. Oh, but I've killed all of them. Well, that was terrible. Anyway, that gave me 8 points, so that's great. Sorry for all of these saves while I was looking for things. So It's a Fight You Want was me failing yet another fight. I've failed plenty. Seeds! Well, just seed. 1 seed. So now I can go back to the Dryad, and luckily I have a map, so I know how to do that, at least roughly. I did save, so hopefully if I get attacked I can just, reload my save. I don't care about you, Goblin. See, now I'm protected by the Centaur, so the Goblin doesn't follow me any farther. Now, let's see, I'm gonna go west, and then down. So we saw the Dryad, and the Dryad said that she wanted a seed from the seed-spitting spirea plant. I hope it wasn't spore-spitting, or else I'm getting the wrong seed. And I found the Antwerp instead of what I was looking for. Here we go. So here's the stag. Now, if I just follow him, I will get to the Dryad, and then... Yes, very exciting. Run faster. And then I can give the Dryad the seed and see what happens there. Something good. And like I said, there was actually another place that I was expecting to take longer than this one, so we're accomplishing things. Again, you feel a sense of closeness with nature. What a beautiful animal. It's true. I don't feel the need to sneak anymore. Hello, Dryad. Have you brought the seed I requested? I think so. Give the seed to me. You drop the seed into the Dryad's limbs. I would... You know, I understand it's not a human, you want to call it something other than arms, but it's humanoid, they're arms. Really, I'm dropping it into hands. So that gave me a bunch of points. Now this will boldly grow where none has grown before. Boy, they not only rip off the intro song, but they rip off the splitting infinitives. Well, they didn't... This will boldly grow. Yeah, they didn't split an infinitive there. Ha-ha! Good for them. Heed now my words, friend of the forest, and heed them well. Friend, you must know that there is an evil in this valley which perverts the ways of nature. The prophecy says that a hero will bring a young human from out this darkness. That's confusing. If you are the one to accomplish this task, there is a potion to break enchantments which you must have the healer make. You must gather these ingredients. Flowers from Irana's peace. Green fur. Okay, the green fur I would have to get from those, what were they called? The whack-a-moles. One of them was green. Fairy dust. Don't know how to get there. Don't know where to get that. A magic acorn. That sounds tricky. And flying water, as if normal water wasn't hard enough. Farewell, friend. I must return to my concentration. May the forests forever surround you. You see an acorn fall slowly to the ground. Get acorn. You pick up the Dryad's gift of a magic acorn. Hey, that was the really, really easy part. Magic acorn. Okay, thank you for making that part easy. Now, on to the other thing. So I'll write down that list of supplies later, but on to the other thing I discovered. Let's see. I want to go north 2, then right 2. North... Right. I did show these mushrooms. Can I get more mushrooms? I have 3. Get mushrooms. Look at that. Now I have 6 mushrooms. I like this. So in King's Quest, if you sort of miss something, or let me try it differently. So if you find like a mushroom, for example, there will be one mushroom magically, inexplicably. You can't grab multiple mushrooms. But here, you seem to be able to get as many mushrooms as you want. I think I want to go right 2, as I recall. This should bring me to the graveyard. Ah, yes, maps. Maps are good. Now I'll go over to the Centaur's place. Go past that. Now, to the east of here is... I'm just going to save quickly so I don't have to run all the way back. To the east of here, this path back here... Well, this isn't really a path, but this area back here is where I managed to get killed by a... or I guess I didn't get killed by it. I was attacked by a troll. Please don't follow me all the way. It didn't. Good. Here, if you go sort of a different way and don't get attacked by the troll, look at this! Giant friggin' mountain! A sign appears. It reads, "Welcome to Magic Mountain." Even better. Yeehaw! Can I, is it a ride? Can I, you know... Another sign appears. It reads, "Now go home." I think I'm not wanted, but screw that. I'm gonna go up anyway. You feel as though you've just scaled the Matterhorn in full armor. What a climb. After you finally catch your breath, you see that you have reached the rather eccentric-looking house that you saw from below. There is an ugly gargoyle above the entrance. You don't give up easily. Oops, apparently I did save after coming up here. Okay, I had to answer these questions 3. What is your name? Yahweasel. Who do you seek here? The wizard. Whose spell protects the town? The wizard's, probably. Wrong. Dang, he sent me back. So I went up here once, and I got a different set of questions. Ooh, it's in French this time. Trespassers will be towed. That's funny. That was in French this time. It wasn't always. Magic signs. No matter how strong you feel at the bottom of this mountain, you're always more exhausted than the last time you reached the top. This might be a good way to, sort of gain stamina. Here come your questions. What is your name? That is unchanged. Yahweasel. Who do you seek here? The wizard. What is the Baron's first name? I don't know. Baron. Wrong. Dang it, last time I accidentally got in, but I decided I wanted to do this in the actual LP. Oh well, looks like we won't be doing that. Okay, so let's go somewhere else then. I have a magic acorn. I have lots and lots of rocks, which are still useless, just in case you thought, well, let's look at, yeah, my stamina is way lower, that's not surprising. I have more experience, more puzzle points. Yeah, and my vitality and apparently intelligence have gone up. So actually, you don't have to battle to gain all of these skills, which is really good because I wasn't, you know, planning on doing many battles since I seem to suck at them. I'm still not wanted, actually. Run! I feel I may have screwed that up, but hopefully I didn't screw that up permanently if I can just find the answer to one of those questions. Now, actually, I haven't... Oh, I was about to say I haven't gone that way, but that's because I can't. So it was one of these rocks, by the way, that I said get rock, and you pick up a few small rocks. I was expecting to pick up that large rock. I don't know how I was expecting to do that. Okay. Where am I? 2 more west. Oops, 1 more west, apparently. I've gone farther than I thought I'd gone. Then south. Now, the Baron's Castle is directly west of there, which means that the healer is west of here, and here we are. See, look, I've figured things out. Now, the other thing I want to do is try to make it night again. So it's midday. I'm probably somewhat exhausted. Where is my... There we go. Yeah, my stamina is low. I don't know... So you can sleep in the inn. That's how I got some of my points. Here's this creep again. I've figured out, I think, everything that I can from this creep, so let's just not talk to him. I don't think they'll let you sleep in the inn if it's not night. I don't think it's, you know... It's the middle of the day, so, you know... I sleep like a college student. Let's get a room in the middle of the day. Buy room. Romo, buy room. Yeah, it's too early. I don't feel tired. What are you talking about? Look at my stamina! Oh, well. Okay. The other thing you can do to regain your stamina is just rest. Oh. What? That doesn't seem to be higher. It was already 8. What, did the max increase? Well, that's confusing. Okay, resting was pointless. That didn't help me any. I'm just getting more and more confused. Okay, but it's midday. Let's see if I can go get a job, and maybe that will progress things to night. The only really reliable way I seem to be able to find to progress time is to ask this guy, the stable guy here, that is, to give me a job. I actually got a job this morning, which is why it's midday instead of early morning. But maybe he'll let me work again. I want to get rich right now! Maybe I'm too tired. Maybe that's the thing. This game is so confusing. If you're not tired, then you're, Whee! If you're not... Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. Either you're too tired, or you're too, suffice it to say, it's very difficult to control the time. I can't sleep here. You're too awake. How am I awake? I am so tuckered out from all of that climbing. I climbed the mountain like 3 times. Yep, you can tell I'm confused again. But, you know, I accomplished something major in this episode. I got the magic seed to the Dryad, and for that I got a magic acorn. I got a bunch more points. And the points, by the way, I know it's 67 out of 500. It looks like, oh god, how are you ever going to beat this game? You do not have to get full points to beat these kinds of games, usually. It would be really weird if you did. And in fact, in this game, it may very well be impossible, or not impossible, but really quite difficult to get full points, since I would expect that not every character class is sort of ideally suited to every kind of point, if you understand my meaning. So... basically, what I'm saying is don't worry, I'm not doing anything terribly, terribly wrong here. I think. But that being said, next time I'm going to have to figure out what else I can do, so yet again I'm going to do a little bit of exploration between episodes. Until then, thanks for watching, cheers! From Yahweasel.